Hi, friends. Miss Rebecca here. So, I chose a book today, but I'm going to tell you why I chose it first. In the past week, in my backyard, I have seen two types of birds that I had never seen in my backyard before. Usually, to see these kinds of birds, I had to be way out in the country by the woods or the forest. I would have to travel down gravel roads and get away from the city to see these birds. One of them is a golden finch. It is so beautiful. It is this gorgeous gold and yellow color. And then also another one that I actually didn't see, but I heard it at the nighttime, is a whippoorwill. And the reason I knew it was there, even though I couldn't see it, is because I could hear it going, whippoorwill, whippoorwill. And that's the kind of sound that it makes. So Oh, also, I've seen three hummingbirds on my hummingbird feeder. So I've been really excited about birds this week. And so I chose this book. It's another book that Miss Sue brought to my house for us to read, and it's called Birdsong. It's by Audrey Wood. There's the title page. And it shows us birds in many different places in our world. And I have some bird songs to play for you as we go throughout. So hopefully this works out well, me playing the bird sounds for you. So first it says, caw, caw, caw. Swaying on telephone wires, jaunty crows banter at dawn. Missy and Denny awaken to birdsong. So this is a crow, and it's saying caw, caw. For breakfast, Armando and Juan eat tortillas, eggs, and beans. And saucy cardinals chatter just beyond their window. And if someone says that a bird is chattering, it means the bird is talking or making its sound. And this is what a cardinal sounds like. Okay. Let's see. Traffic lights change. Taxis race down big city streets. Nearby, there's a little park nestled among the skyscrapers. While Jordan and Ellie play, gentle pigeons splash and make their cooing calls. And this is one I couldn't find a good video of, a good sound of, but they sound kind of like coo, coo, cooaroo. They make a coo sound, and they're right here. You'll often see them in the city. In Yoshiko's flowering garden, tiny hummingbirds battle bumblebees and gather nectar from hibiscus blossoms. So the bees and the hummingbirds are both trying to get nectar. Look at the hummingbird's long beak that can dip down into that flower. That's a pretty cool thing. And this is what a hummingbird sounds like. It's very small, so it's very quiet. Ooh, interesting. Maybe we can hear what its wings sound like as they flutter really, really fast. Do you hear that vibration? Wow, that's cool. Okay, that's a hummingbird. Over the hills, down the valley, Roger and Don begin their morning chores. Bobbling, 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 spink, spink, spink. Chattering bobolinks search for tasty morsels in plowed fields. Now here is the golden finch. And you can see it in this picture, but in real life, I just saw one in my backyard. It glows like sunshine. It's so beautiful in real life if you ever get a chance to see one. And this is what the goldfinch sounds like. For a secret lunch, Jason's neighborhood friends meet in their treehouse hideaway. Friendly chickadees flutter down to eat walnuts from their hands. Here's a picture of a chickadee. And this is what a chickadee sounds like. Boo, boo. Can you make that sound? Oh, this one is going to surprise you. Okay, we saw a blue heron in one of our other books that we read, and I showed you a feather from a blue heron. It says, "Where can the Miller twins go when the sun burns through their t-shirts and their hot feet ache in their laced-up sneakers? Down to the cool, moss-banked pond, where startled herons fly up from the water reeds with salamanders dangling in their beaks." Now, herons are really big birds, and I think that the sound they make might surprise you. I have to admit, if if I heard the sound of a heron, but I couldn't see it, I wouldn't know that it was a bird. Here, let me play it for you, the sound of a blue heron, and see what you think. That is not what I expected any bird to sound like, so that was a pretty cool one. The blue heron. The day is long. There's plenty of time for adventure. So Ronto and Navarra paddle down a winding river. Crafty kingfishers dive for insects, tadpoles, and silvery minnows. And here's a kingfisher, and I can play for you what he sounds like, what the kingfisher sounds like. That's an interesting one. Can you make that sound? That's a hard one to make. Oh my gosh, I think this might be my favorite bird. It's a hawk. And you can see these in Missouri often. I see them often. I'm always looking for them as I drive around or drive out in the country somewhere. Up in the mountains on wildflower trails, the air is thin and the summer moon shines pale in a sunny sky. Jim and Lou stop to listen. Fearless hawks soar high above their heads in search of prey. And remember, prey is the thing that they're looking to eat. What do you suppose they might find to eat? I was thinking maybe a small mammal like a rabbit or a mouse or something like that. This is what a hawk sounds like. You hear the screech? Ooh, I make a screeching sound. Isn't it interesting? Some of the birds sound like singing a song, and then some of them sound like a screech, or like that blue heron didn't sound like a song, did it? Everyone is hungry on the Dalton Ranch. Down in the grassy meadow, plump bobwhites gossip. Gossip, that means they're talking, they're making sounds, as they bob for juicy berries. And I think I have a sound of the bobwhite. This is what it sounds like. It's this bird right here. That's a pretty one. Kind of a whistle. That was a high-pitched one. After a snack, Bernard and Francis lie down for a nap. But who can rest in the noisy bayou? Determined woodpeckers drum on dead tree limbs. Let's hear what that sounds like. Cool. So we can hear the sound of the bird, and that really fast sound is its beak on the wood. And it's pecking on the wood to search for food. It'll find little bugs and worms and stuff in there. As afternoon shadows stretch like long fingers on the forest floor, Alex chases Andrew. Bossy ovenbirds scold from low branches. So I wonder why they call them bossy. Let's see if they sound bossy. This is what an oven bird sounds like. Let's listen. It's kind of a pleasant one of the oven bird. Now the sun is down and the day is done. The worried whippoorwill calls Dahlia and Orrin home. And I told you in the beginning what I think the whippoorwill sounds like, and people think that the whippoorwill sounds like it's saying its name. Whippoorwill. Let's listen and see if we agree. Is it going to say whippoorwill, whippoorwill? Whippoorwill, whippoorwill. I can kind of hear it. Can you make that sound? This is the last one, friends. Snug in their cozy beds, Daniel and Bruce are searching for sleep. A questioning owl hoots from a hollow in her tree. The day ends as it begins with a bird song. And here is a barred owl hooting. Cool. Friends, I hope you enjoyed these bird sounds as much as me. I love birds. Go out into your yard, sit really still, and just watch for a little bit. You will see lots of birds around. All right, I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye, friends.